It's Classic Wednesday and we're in for another patron vote winner. Cindy has definitely had an interesting time with her vocals.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all in the darkness, so inside you make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
It's such a beautiful song, and Cyndi Lauper has had a really interesting journey with her voice. I actually just googled and she might be in her late 60s here, so she sounds incredibly young. As you can hear, she's got grittiness, and I think that may come from a bit of vocal damage that happened in her youth. When she was first in a band called Blue Angel, she went through a bit of a tough time with them. The band had a fallout with the manager and they split up, and the manager sued them and it made her go bankrupt, and she had to work in restaurants and go back to being a waitress. And during that time she was really stressed out and developed a vocal cyst on her vocal cords, and she had to get some surgery to deal with it. Later in 1977 she also dealt with nodules, again after quite a stressful period. The difference between nodules and a cyst is like a little fluid-filled sac, whereas a nodule is on both sides on each vocal cords, because it's almost like a callus where the vocal cords are bashing together and you get a little bit of hard tissue there. And she was told at that point that she would never sing again because it was quite bad, but I think she got surgery for that and worked with a vocal coach. So she's had quite a journey through her voice up until this point. I have to say, I listened to a version of this when she was younger. I'll put in a little clip now.
True colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you.
I think her voice sounds much more stable and full and warm now. And that may be because she's worked on her voice because these pathologies have popped up. But you can still hear that slight grittiness on the high notes, and I think that is probably coming from maybe slight unevenness of the vocal cords. It's obviously impossible for me to tell 100% without me actually getting a chance to look at her vocal cords, but that's my suspicion. Now, she's also, of course, doing some beautiful things with her voice in terms of style, so let's listen to it.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, though I realize.
You see that instrument that she's got on her knee, that is a lap dulcimer. It is, I don't know how to say this word, the word Appalachian or Appalachian. You guys in the comments, please tell me what is right, because I said Appalachian because an American person, I heard it online, they called it Appalachian in the area, and I always thought Appalachian was kind of reserved for the people of the area within that accent, and I didn't want to kind of come in as a little Scottish person and use the way of speaking from that area. So, you let me know. How should I say it? Appalachia? Appalachia? I will use that way forevermore. However, this is an instrument from that area and it has this really, really beautiful kind of plucked sound. She's so light and bright with her singing at the start. You with your almost staccato and really crisp consonants. You can hear every single word, and it's so important with this song.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, though I realize.
Sad eyes. Eyes is almost spoken. Oh, I realize. She's putting a little glottal stop in the middle on realize. That's just kind of interesting thing to add instead of realize. It's not smooth, she's breaking it up.
It's hard to take
Hard to take, little scoops courage, with a little yodel at the end, or a flip up to her head voice. So I guess that'd be more of a flip. In her chest voice, her vocal folds are a little bit thicker and they're held together quite tight, and then she's letting it thin out really, really quickly up to her head voice and letting a little bit of breath through. So she's moving from courage. Nice.
World full of people, you can lose sight of it all in the darkness. So inside you make you feel so small, but I see your true colors shining through.
You can hear on that higher note she's getting a little bit of that grit through. I think it's to do with her placement. True. It's quite narrow. She's not raising her soft palate at the back. True. I think a lot of the sound is probably going through her nose. She's got quite a nasal tone, but not as nasal as her early years. Instead of going true colors, more direct. And I think because of that placement, it's allowing some of that grit to come through, which I think is natural for how her voice currently is.
I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
I try to feel out the sounds. It feels like to me, true colors, that she is adding a little bit of twang and a little bit of compression. She's narrowing the space at the back without tension, without squeezing in her neck. It's about the shape that she's making.
Show me a smile. Don't be unhappy. Can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes
It's
you
wild.
crazy and you're taking all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there, and I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
She does have some access to those lower notes as well there, and after menopause, women's voices tend to lower. I notice it quite significantly with a lot of women, and you might lose a lot of range. I guess she's not going to the extremes of her range here, but it also shifts with a warmer tonal quality that tends to happen, and again, her voice is warmer. It still does have that direct sound, and that is to do with her resonant cavities and how she is shaping everything. This song was not written by Cyndi Lauper. It was written by Billy Steinberg and Tom Kelly, and these are a well-known writing duo who wrote things like Madonna's Like a Virgin, Eternal Flame by the Bangles, and So Emotional by Whitney Houston. Billy Steinberg first wrote this song about his mother, then Tom Kelly came in and rewrote the first verse. And they first pitched this song to Anne Murray.
Beneath its snowy mantle, cold and clear, the unborn grass lies waiting for its coat to turn to grey.
Anne Murray turned it down, so they sent it to Cyndi Lauper, and Cyndi Lauper really loved the song, but at the time it was just a basic piano ballad in a kind of bridge over troubled water style piano.
What's inside you makes you feel so small, but I see your truth.
And she pulled it all apart and made it kind of spangly 80s, but also kind of stark.
Taking all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there, and I see your true colors shining through.
I love these end notes. Through She's doing quite a lot. Some of them are flips or some of them are just a little extra note on the end. And because it's going up, you could have it coming down, but going up gives it that feeling of lift and brightness. It's really clever.
See your true colors, and that's why I love you.
And then I love how she is placing the k sound on colors. It makes a little percussive beat. I like that sound because it can be really precise or it can be really smudgy, but hers is really precise.
That's why I love you, so don't be afraid
Another one.
to let them show your true
Lovely dynamics as well.
colors. Your true colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
I think that if you held her nose, it would stop a lot of the resonance of the sound, and that's how you can feel the difference in your own body between nasality and twang. If you were like rainbow, it would cut out rainbow. It's more twangy, and for her it really works. It doesn't work for everyone, so it's something to play around with.
If this world makes you crazy and you're taking all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there, and I see your true colors shining through.
Nice.
See your true.
I'm gonna listen to this in sections and then we'll listen all the way through to the end. But watch how much she drops that jaw on shining through, and she sings shining instead of shining. Otherwise, it gets a little bit too closed.
Colors, and that's why I love you.
Love.
Don't be afraid.
Ooh!
Let them show.
That's so interesting on that. Don't be afraid. She really lowers her larynx and changes her resonance, changes the shape of her vocal tract, making it a bit more dopey. And you can do that by going whoa, 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 whoa. Sometimes I say to people, imagine being an owl or Boris Johnson, because they both have dopey voices. And she's probably doing that to counteract the fact that it sounds like she sings with a little bit of a higher larynx, and that could allow a little bit extra space, a little bit extra warmth, and a little bit extra freedom. She's moving away from her natural placement to find the shape that allows her to hit that high note with power. Let's listen to it again.
I love you, so don't be afraid.
Fred!
Let them show.
And then back to her normal place. Fred instead of frayed, so she could keep nice and open. Let them show. She's going back down into that kind of slightly nasal place and adding a little bit of her probably natural fry. But you could probably find that as well, even if you don't have that natural tone, by adding this sound into it. Let them show.
And all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there, and I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you, so don't be afraid.
That's so cool.
Let them show your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful. Like
No.
a
She's got me right at the end.
rainbow.
Beautiful song. Her voice is so outstanding, and from what I can hear, it's only got better throughout the years. She still touches your heart. Before you go, I have released my very own album, Fable. It is available here on YouTube and on Spotify, but you can buy a physical CD or a vinyl from my website, bethroars.com. This really allows me to do what I do, to make music, to do these reviews. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.